What up? What up, people? Been a long time, man. How y'all doing? I'm just starting to come on to talk about the nonsense in boxing as usual. Boxing never gives us anything. Boxing never gives us a streak of happiness, of good feelings. You know, it gives you things to cheer about, like, man, we getting big fights. What up, Mighty Machine? What up, Chief? Boxing will give you like a couple of months of good shit. Then the rest of the months is just nonsense. And I guess we're in the nonsense period right now. Charles D in the house. Because right now, I mean, everything you could think about in boxing that would make you unhappy happening. First, we got to start off with who I like to call the ODB, Old Dirty Ben. Given that name until, he's proven otherwise that he ain't do nothing. So right now, ODB, Ben, Old Dirty Ben, apparently was caught or was discovered that he was taking something called clomiphene, which is a fertility drug. 1-2 kid in the house. This is some sort of fertility drug. Now, the only reason a man will take a fertility drug is if he's trying to transition, I guess. Laron in the house, he trying to transition, or he trying to mask something. No, what I would say about is when you look at what clomiphene is something that, and how long it takes to get out your system, it takes 4 months. It does seem odd to me that if you're trying to beat a drug test, you would take something that takes 4 months to get out your system. You got to be either extremely dumb or extremely arrogant, because you actually signed up for VADA, which is not mandatory. You don't have to do VADA. So it does seem odd to me that he would willfully take clomiphene to mask something when clomiphene takes 4 months to get out your system. Hold on. My bad. What up? What up? What up, 1-2 kid? So in the house, we got Mighty Machine, Laron, Charles D, the great 1-2 kid. Who else in here, man? Nobody else yet. So as I was saying, it does me that Conor Ben would take something that takes 4 months to get out of your system. It does seem strange. So as I was saying, you either got to be extremely arrogant, or you got to be extremely stupid, or something else happened. He says, of course, they all say that the truth will come out. I'm a clean athlete, blase, blase, and all this other stuff. But until that happens, Conor Ben is ODB. All dirty. And apparently he like it raw because he want fertility drugs coursing all through his veins. He want his ovaries to be ready to receive. Anyway. I just find it odd that a person would take clomiphene that takes 4 months to get clear of your system, knowing that they also signed up for voluntary drug testing. But then my guy here in the picture, who pushed Anthony Joshua off Jersey, He signed up for VADA, and this dude took everything on the shelf. Well, excuse me. Apparently, his GNC supplement got tainted with a lot of separate things, micro molecules of things. Because I stand by my guy Gerald Miller. We're a clean athlete, and we don't do those things. So Gerald Miller also signed up for VADA and was caught. So there's no shortage of stupid athletes. There's no shortage of that. Anyway, that's my little piece on Conor Benn. Hey, I'm gonna open the chat quickly. I don't like to be on here long, so I want anybody who want to come in could come in and just talk with me. We're gonna move through the little boxing topics here. We're gonna talk about the fact that people like Leonard Ellaby and Floyd Mayweather find themselves in a quandary now because Showtime Boxing seems to be on the outs. Or Showtime Boxing might be moving to an app, Paramount app. Let me tell you something. The only thing I pop in dirty for is some form of pill that assists me to go with these young Thundercats out here. I'll pop a blue pill here and there, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If one of these girls want to get to uppity, and you gotta get a little substance in there to help you, I'll pop dirty for that. Anyway, so we move through the topics here, and we deal with. Now we want to talk about horses. We want to talk about equine things. We want to talk about the fact that horses apparently need to be hobbled. What's up, Charles D? What's up, Chief?
Ain't shit, man. You over here taking gas station dick pills, man.
Listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes you might need a little assistance so you don't embarrass yourself.
My nigga Cog over here popping the rhinos.
You don't embarrass yourself with one of these youngies that you're trying to impress. You want to keep your name in good standing out here in the street. You take the recommended dosage, and that's it. You don't go overboard. The recommended dosage, and you keep your name strong in the street because, all you got in this world, Charles, is your name.
You out here rattling them shits in your pocket like Tic Tacs.
You goddamn right.
Nigga popping them shits like Altoids. Got that motherfucker 36 hours.
Fuck out of here. You goddamn right. Some honey gold weed or whatever the hell they call it. Some maca pills.
All the gas station shit.
All that shit. You goddamn right.
What up, though?
No, I was just talking about ODB just now. I was gonna move on. Anything you want to talk about?
Oh, nah, I'm laughing at this Floyd Mayweather shit. I'm clowning.
Well, let's go. We could talk about that right now. Shit.
Mister, I'll never fight on the app. Dead zone, all that shit. Somebody did that shit to be funny as a motherfucker. Whoever put that nigga shit out there and the zone picked that shit up, somebody sitting there with some money bored out their ass it's a spiteful motherfucker.
This is what happens when you talk too much. You are a fight promotional company. You broadcast partners, right? You don't have the luxury to try and disrespect no broadcaster. None. Because you don't know where you're going to be tomorrow.
Shit, I know where that nigga gonna be at December 13th, or whatever that day is. I just want to see if I just want to see if the nigga gonna fight on the motherfucking. I want to see if he gonna fight on the zone. I want to see if he gonna go through with it.
Well, he don't have no choice. The people who is putting this fight on, Global Titans chose the zone as their broadcast. 1 second. That's
Yeah,
hold
that's
on.
what I'm saying. Them niggas is some grimy motherfuckers. They some funny motherfuckers. Like, you know what? Let's get Floyd to come fight in front of all these motherfucking tycoons, and let's put that shit on the zone. Oh shit! This nigga Floyd got to be hot right now, Mr. Billionaire. He over here. He got to be hurting for bread, dog. This nigga got to be hurting for money, Mr. Billionaire. Fighting on the app. I wonder what Nostrils is thinking.
My bad. Sorry about that.
Oh no,
So
I was just laughing and going on, man. It's just a whole bunch of shit. I just want to know what Nostrils is thinking. I want to know what Floyd thinking. How bad this nigga need money?
listen, and that's the thing, right? We were talking all in the back chat, and we were saying like, I was saying like every other farmer fighter, they're doing other shit. Okay, if they're still around boxing, they might be doing a little commentating. They might be maybe advising a fighter. They might be doing like other little shit, but they're not actually in the ring. It's only a few of these dudes who get back in the ring, and that's like maybe a one-off. Like Roy Jones did like a one-off with Tyson. Tyson did a one-off, and nothing else. Them dudes doing other shit. They might do a podcast talking about their fighting days, and that's it. But Floyd apparently has just one hustle. One.
I don't know what that shit is, but this nigga is more active than anybody on his roster.
Yeah, come
This
on,
nigga
man.
Floyd, this nigga Floyd fight more than his fighters.
Come on, man. Floyd Mayweather out here got this, as you say, this guy more active than everybody else, but then
Shit, this nigga more active than the niggas on PBC.
him and Al Heyman are the same. So what's interesting, Charles, is that they prevented their PBC guys from fighting on the zone. But Floyd turns around and is now fighting on the zone. They told Wilder and Tank and Charlo, oh, the money ain't real. Don't worry about that. The money ain't real. So the money ain't real for them, but it's real for Floyd. Yes?
Shit. I don't know if Floyd knew that shit was happening. I don't know if he knew that shit was happening.
Hey, yo, 1 second, man. I got somebody here to me. Just hold on for like, you can go ahead and toast on that shit. I'll be back.
Yo, I don't even think. Yo, y'all niggas in the chat honestly think Floyd knew that shit was happening? There's no way in hell that nigga would have said yes to that shit. Unless them niggas is paying this nigga, and they not even the ones paying him. It's them global titan motherfuckers that's paying him. God damn. This shit is terrible out here in these streets. These niggas is sinking quick. They need to just auction off their motherfucking fighters. Fuck it. Open up a draft. Let other networks draft whoever's on PBC. Fuck it. Them niggas is sinking. Big time. Fuck is my lighter at? LaRon, I ain't buying Wilder shit. What you mean, buying the pay-per-view? I ain't buying that shit. Crazy. I could actually go to the fight. I ain't got to work this weekend. That shit's right there. But I ain't paying for that shit. It's way too many fights Saturday night for me to be trapped up at the fucking Barclay. watching that shit when I could be here flipping through channels and shit. Watch Buns beat on Horseface. Watch Cambosis and Haney. And at least 15 other fights. I don't want to be stuck at the Barclay watching this nigga fight fucking Robert Hellenius or Darrell versus fucking Caleb Plant. I can watch that shit at home for free. I ain't paying for no more pay-per-views unless it's some shit I want. Till then, I'm motherfucking Team Stream, homie. AKA get me the link. Nigga, wow, they ain't getting a penny out of me with this shit. Him and Hellenius, fuck that. That's some shit that should be on free TV. I don't know what these niggas is thinking. PBC in their last few fights, those were shit you supposed to get for free on TV. Regular TV, these niggas is charging motherfuckers.
My bad. Sorry about that.
Ruiz Ortiz should have been free. Wilder Hellenius should be free. I ain't paying no damn pay-per-view shit for that. What them niggas want? $80 for that bullshit?
Yeah,
Fucking
something like
card?
that. Yo, all I'm saying, I was saying, like, how is it the money is not real for everybody else on the PBC, but it's real for Floyd Mayweather now? Why don't Floyd say he not fighting on Dead Zone this time? You see, you know what's odd, though? It's not the first time the Zone has actually carried PBC fights. From what I understand from over there, is that the Zone has been carrying PBC stuff for a while over there, but whatever's happened, they stopped. The PBC was trying to, I don't know if they were trying to freeze out whatever, but PBC is no longer looking for international rights to their fights. Like, for instance, Wilder and them is on the Fight TV app or something. You know, which it's always weird to me to see Leonard Ellaby talking about how we ain't never gonna fight on an app. You have been fighting on apps forever. And we see
Showtime was one of the first ones with an app.
Where Showtime is no, they don't have a problem because people are speculating that Showtime boxing might be on the outs. Because
no. It's Showtime as a whole. Is on the way out, not just sports.
Paramount time shows into the Paramount app, but people don't think that Paramount is going to be interested in the Showtime boxing part of it because they ain't doing shit anyway. And it's like the Paramount app is going to take the shit that is profitable. They're going to take the shows, the documentaries.
Yeah, same thing like HBO, but HBO is contemplating on coming back to boxing.
Why? Because they signed Lampley?
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, I think maybe Lampley is going to be doing like voiceover work, documentary work, and shit like that.
Lampley was supposed to call the Teofimo Cambosis fight.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know if HBO is going to come back. I honestly don't think so. I don't think so.
Hey, listen, they need to because shit was different with HBO. At least we got the fights we wanted. We going through all kinds of bullshit.
That's the problem. No, the people who used to work with HBO are now all signed to different broadcasters. All the people who used to work at HBO.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about Larry Merchant. I can fuck with Lampley. I can't fuck with Merchant.
What's up, 1 2 kid? What's on your mind, man?
1 2.
What's up, y'all? My computer down right now. I gotta fix it. So I'm on my phone, so my shit might, sound a little like horse shit. I got horse shit phone.
We're gonna talk about horses in a second.
Oh shit, he about to start talking about
Bob Gardner and the white horse.
Oh,
yeah, the bitch on the chessboard, that bitch out there looking like a knight.
Jesus. What's up, 1 2 kid? What's on your mind, brother?
Scottie Pippen knows
I'm looking forward to those fights though. I'm looking forward to them female fights more than some of these male fights that's happening this Saturday.
Shit, that Alicia and motherfucking Michaela getting more pressed than fucking Shields and fucking Marshall.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
y'all heard what Hearn said, right? You think you're getting a little bitter, y'all?
What he
He
say?
said he said that he didn't he don't think he's 99% sure that there's no VADA testing out the blue for Shields and what's her face. And I'm like, Savannah Marshall. I'm like, dude, they've been in VADA for a minute. Like, where did that come from? Like,
And Clarissa has to because she's in the she got the WBC title.
yeah, I was like, damn, man, Eddie changing up on us, man.
Eddie out here, he the plug. He the one giving these niggas the fucking drugs. That's what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I think, I think Ben thought the machine was behind him, and it was gonna get swept under the rug or something, and that shit just did not go his way.
They saying
I,
this ain't his
I mean,
first. They saying this ain't his first time getting caught with that clomiphene shit either.
that's true. That's true.
no.
He got
Well,
caught on that shit before.
apparently, they said Frank Warren said that. Daily Mail apparently had to retract it because Queensberry said nobody from over here said that.
Yeah, but UCAT don't test for that shit anyway, do they? That's not on their doping list.
No, it's not on their doping list. Which is why I find it odd that you would take something that takes 4 months to get out. Like, you got to be stupid or arrogant or both if you actually took that, which takes 4 months to get out your system, because clomiphene itself is not a pet. So I guess it would have to be something to mask something. But why would you take something that take 4 months? So you have to be stupid or arrogant that something happened.
Well, it's banned in the U.S. It's banned from the NFL. It's banned in baseball. It's banned in bodybuilding because they all
Right.
know that it's a masking agent for steroids.
For something. But I'm like,
Right now, it brings down the
It's
testosterone level.
no, it blocks the fucking estrogen level because when you taking steroids, your fucking levels is crazy with that stupid shit. So that
but
shit's
why
a
would it
block.
block
It's a blocker.
estrogen? No, but
So
why
so
would
is
it
it
block estrogen if it's a fertility pill? You're trying to get you want estrogen if it's a fertility.
Yeah, but your levels will be through the roof, which is a fucking flag. They'll know you on steroids. You take that shit, it masks it.
Oh well, I don't know
Mass
if
the
it's 4
testosterone.
months. Sounds more like 9 months.
No, it
He
masks
should,
the
he should,
it masks
he
the
should be
estrogen
on
levels.
that. That's some 9 month shit right there.
Like when niggas is cycling off of steroids and shit. That's what they use it for. It's a masking agent. Because I said the same shit until I started looking it up. I'm like, oh, well, that's why the nigga taking it. It's a fucking
I know
blocker.
it evens out your levels.
Yeah, it works in reverse though. If you're not using it for steroids, for women it's for fertility. For men, it'll boost your testosterone.
I thought it was to bring your testosterone down.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Women don't
Whatever
want.
that. All I know is the nigga gonna have twins. He keep taking this shit.
Well, anyway, all I'm saying is with this dude, ODB, you either unlucky, stupid, or arrogant, or you just all three. And that ain't my fault. You're gonna have to explain that to somebody. I still maintain Jarrell Miller's innocence.
Oh shit.
You
GNC
know,
gotta hold on. GNC gotta step up their storage facilities because
That
yo,
the supplements are getting tainted.
bullshit. Bullshit,
these
Carl.
dudes getting away with flat out like murder, man, out here.
All the big
You
baby
know,
supplements are white bottles with tape on them, with markings on them. Them
Whoa,
shits
they
ain't
whoa.
real.
picking and choosing who gets away with what, who gets suspended, who doesn't. They picking and choosing,
I
and
remember Rick Glazier getting mad one time. Somebody had pissed hot, and he was pissed. It was a top rank fighter, and he was mad because the information came out. I'm like, why are you mad? The information came out. You aren't you mad? The guy is doping. So
I don't
basically,
like that
it
dude.
is the rule that okay, the information is sent privately, and people decide what they're gonna do now. I'm like, oh, okay.
That dude, man, he
But
looked
isn't
like
it their job to broadcast the shit anyway? Well, not broadcast it, but to let them know shit. It's public fucking record. You come up dirty.
Well, I guess it's just information for the people that actually wanted the test, because you don't have to do VADA. So VADA sends it to whoever whoever is the interested parties, and they do with the information what they want. VADA is not the sanctioning body. The sanctioning body is whoever, and they use whatever drug testing facilities. But Ben needs to figure his shit out, because I mean his career was really strange to me. Really strange career, because
You know, I mean, I'm not feeling Eddie Hearn in this at all, man. I mean, he was saying things like suspend dudes for life and all that shit. Now he's like, well, we gotta wait for the B sample, and I'm like, yo, like
We ain't never getting that
the
B
dude,
sample.
right? But I mean, you gotta go in on these guys, man. I mean, you take guys like Antonio Tarver, same thing was going on with him when you had Tony and Jones
hey, I'll be
testing
right back. One second.
positive. It was all good. When he tested positive, that motherfucker couldn't fight again. I mean, for like a year, wound up retiring, and then lost his fucking commentating job and lost his Olympic commentating job. He lost his ESPN and his or was it Showtime? I'm not sure, but he had a big contract. He lost that shit, and they used words in articles like apprehensible and just awful. And then you got guys that are just fighting for WBC championships, and it's all good. And it's like, yeah, well, he'll have 6 months off or what have you, and it's like 6 months.
Oh,
He
that's what
got
they did.
6 months layoff.
They did that
Like,
shit to Canelo. That nigga went on vacation.
mm-hmm. And then it's like, or he'll be off. They're gonna suspend dude after he fights for the championship. But if you miss weight, you can't fight for the championship. But if you pop dirty, it's all good. Like, it's all about if you got the machine behind you or not, man. That's what it boils down to.
They kind of did that shit to what's his face? Damn, she got a fat ass. They did that to fucking Benavidez. He ain't
Oh
get
yeah.
popped for nothing dirty. That nigga just was, that's
Mhm.
yayo.
Yep.
He
And then also
missed
he
weight.
missed weight too. He missed weight, and I'm saying he got flamed for doing that because you're not supposed to do that shit. You know what I
You
mean?
ain't
Like,
never
you
have a
missed the
title
weight.
shot after that shit.
Right. But still in all, if you letting dudes who are champions fight for their championship and they popping, like, what's more worse? A guy coming up in a pound overweight, or a guy popping dirty to make weight and to enhance his performance in the ring against his opponent? Like, they gotta sort that shit out, man. That's some hot horse shit, man. That's a piping hot pile of monkey shit. That's what
I
that
know
is.
I was looking at some of Ben's knockouts. I'm like, shit, this nigga was on something.
Maybe,
this,
man. Maybe.
this
I
this
mean,
nigga
some of these.
drilling motherfuckers.
I mean, it's crazy, man. I was looking at Baumgartner and I'm like, yo, she diesel as fuck.
Yeah,
In
but
that last interview, I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, I mean, she could be in good shape. It could be genetics. I don't know, but I'm just
she
like,
definitely in shape.
yeah, that's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, wow.
Got the horse bitch kicking her and shit. I was looking at the the
Oh,
weigh
she
in
kicked
the
her?
last. Yeah, man, gonna horse kick a little horse face ass bitch.
Y'all like her? I think Michaela. I like Michaela too. I like them both. I think it's gonna be a good fight.
They definitely getting that should be the way they pressing this shit. That should be the main event because they getting more fucking press than fucking Clarissa and motherfucking Marshall.
Yeah. Well, I think they're promoting a little better.
Yeah,
I
they got to be
mean,
separated every time they in. They got them in the same room. They got to be separated.
and I don't think Marshall and Clarissa Shields are doing bad either. I just think that Baumgartner and Mayers just they really just have a disliking.
Yo, I didn't know that fucking Marshall was that fucking big, son. I was looking at the shit this morning, the weigh-in, some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I don't know if she was standing on a podium or this bitch is really that goddamn big.
Big girl, man. She's a big girl.
Yo, she's huge compared to fucking Clarissa
Shields?
Shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shields don't seem too worried though. So, but I'm hyped about those girl fights, and it's nice to see that.
Calm. He
It's
just
nice to
showed the
see.
kick.
And y'all see. Hold on. We're gonna watch this horse kick this lady. Hold on.
Look at Mr. Ed, mad. Mm-hmm. She in the wrong sport. This bitch need to be
Yeah,
in
the
MMA.
cat fight, man.
That looks like some shit from school. Like I remember from school, like when some chick she said, "Don't touch me, don't fucking touch me."
Yeah, push me. You touch me first.
So that stupid ass kick. What is this chick doing? Like,
Practicing for MMA.
what is it? I said she. What's this ugly porn star's name? What's her name?
Sarah J.
Sarah J. She looked like, I told you she looked like Sarah J. She has a horse face like Sarah J. And people was like, "No, you tripping." I was like, she looked like Sarah J. Why Sarah J try to kick Alicia Baumgartner, bro? Yeah, I mean,
she needs to stop feeding animals.
And I picked Michaela Mayer to win the fight because I don't think Baumgartner that good, but I need Baumgartner to win because she looked better than Michaela Mayer. Michaela Mayer,
you want her to be the you want her to be the face.
Yeah. You can't look like that.
You want her to be the bum of boxing.
Yeah. We need people that we can market out here. Baumgartner is marketing because she do sell straps on IG. She do all this shit. And we need her to be the face of women's boxing in that division.
Yeah, you might wind up with your feelings hurt then, because
yeah. I think
Michaela can fight, man.
No, trust me, she can. I mean, Haas is a very aggressive animal.
Strong animals.
Yeah, so I think Mayer will do it, but I'm backing Baumgartner because how she look. I need her to win.
But at least you being open about the shit. You coming out and saying he's like, nah, I'm back in the booty.
That's right. I call her buns, nigga. Fuck all that Baumgartner shit. Yeah, buns.
I need that lady to win this fight so she can save that division. If Michaela Mayer wins that fight, what's she gonna do? I mean, nobody want to see her on IG.
She gonna wind up moving up. She's gonna be headed towards those. She gonna go to 140 or 147. Both of them are gonna be moving up.
Because I don't want her as no champion. She don't look.
She's going to gallop around with the titles. That's what she's gonna do. She's going to be trotting.
Yeah, I'm be watching McCaskill as long as her career lasts. I know it's only gonna be like 2-3 more years, but yeah, she's my go-to when it comes to the girls, man.
Serrano.
Yeah, she gonna get whooped.
I fucks with Serrano.
Caskilla gonna give all of them the business.
You only going for because Caskill's New York. That's what you're going with.
Listen. I'm running with the Caskilla, man. For real. I like her style. She's like, did she win like 7 championships, man?
Yeah, she's strapped up. It's cool.
Yeah, she's super strapped up in 3 different or 2 different divisions, and she's or is it 6? It might be 6. You know, and
I don't really follow her.
She got I do.
No. I'm saying I don't.
I'm just letting you know, man. Like, yo, all the things that she been through. I'm like, man, yeah, man. Yo, she real life Rocky out here, man.
Who?
Caskilla, McCaskill, man. Yo,
hey,
I mean, even the amateur,
manager dudes. Do all these female manager guys end up having fighters? Because all these dudes look like they engage. They're somehow involved with their fighters. All these male managers. You know,
I know what Tony Harrison trying to do. If he ain't already doing it, that slick little motherfucker.
I see him. All these dudes who manage these female fighters like end up in some sort of relationship with these with the fighters. It's really strange. I don't like that. But anyway, because I'm hoping Baumgartner notices me on IG when I post like
Maybe you should get in there. Maybe you should get into that promotion or training. You might got a shot.
Hell no. The training that Kong want, that nigga gonna pop them little gas station pills and train her for something else.
She gonna pop dirty because of him.
Your levels is all over the place, girl. What the fuck is this? And you're 2 months pregnant.
Calling him like that was me.
I am the father.
We in the house. Listen. So it's just now we got because of this Showtime debacle. Showtime's shows might be being absorbed into the Paramount app, and Paramount doesn't seem to be interested in sports. Well, not boxing. Let me be clear. No sports app is really interested in boxing. What they would like to get are the main sports, right?
Soccer,
Soccer,
football.
American football. They want to get basketball, baseball. They want to get shit like that. Showtime boxing, in my opinion, has been an absolute joke for years now. They ain't been doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my
Well, yeah, they're gone, man.
in
Yeah,
my
their cards are
I brought
terrible,
I
man.
brought that up like probably like 3-4 weeks ago. Motherfuckers was laughing like, "Oh man, Showtime at PBC, man, they good, and I was like, "Okay." There was a couple people in the chat that seen it. I think it was Jordan did, and he was like, "Yeah, man, they about to leave that boxing shit alone, man." So
I'm
I'm
saying
not sure
something
where
small.
PBC gonna go.
Now you have a problem where because this is why I always say boxing is a sport that moves around a lot. Nobody actually wants boxing. Well, in America, it moves around because I started watching PBC fights on a channel called Spike. Spike was owned by Paramount too, I think, because I think it turned into a Paramount channel, like a Paramount linear channel on my TV here, and then that went away. So it used to be on Spike. No, then I think PBC went to Fox after that.
Yeah.
It just keeps moving around. But for some reason, I couldn't understand how PBC is sharing fights with Showtime and Fox, because Showtime always seemed to be getting the shitty end of the stick. Never seemed like Showtime was getting a balanced schedule from PBC, because you really couldn't serve two broadcasters in the same market. You couldn't. And Showtime ended up getting the bad end of the stick. That's my opinion.
Man, they moved that money around wrong. That's exactly what they did. They just started taking shit off the top and was like, "Oh shit, we ain't got no money for the fights." That's what the fuck happened. That's exactly what happened. And you knew shit was fucked up when HBO got out the game. You know what I'm saying? Because people could say what they want about HBO, but they've been doing it for years. And when they was like, you know what? Yeah, we done. They'll tell you right there, man. Like when they was gone, everyone was like, "Oh, watch, Showtime's gonna take over." Can't take over putting on them fights that they were putting on, man. Yeah, on a constant. Like it was just a bad recipe.
It's
It was
just
a recipe for a
unfortunate.
disaster.
Stephen Espinoza spends his time on Twitter arguing with fans, arguing with promoters, arguing with whoever, when you really should be checking your business, bro. Like Espinoza just arguing with everybody. And it's like, God, shut up and do your job.
Right,
Do your
right.
work. I got
We hear
Smoke. You get
excuses,
this
man.
Smoke. Smoke says the pandemic crushed network TV. Maybe, but people were saying the pandemic crushed apps too. But we have a problem because it seems everybody is moving their shit to apps now. Is Paramount going to pick up Showtime boxing? Or are they going to just trim the fat and say, you know what, we don't really need the boxing. The boxing is not really profitable anyway because we're not getting the fights we want. And that's why I used to get mad at Espinoza arguing with people on here. I don't know no other network executive that spends their time on social media arguing with people. You don't see the DAZN guy arguing with people. You don't see the Fox guy arguing with people. You don't see nobody, the ESPN people arguing with people. You don't see them, but you see Stephen Espinoza finding his time arguing with people on Twitter. For what? I mean,
He ain't got nothing to do.
I don't think the pandemic. I thought the pandemic was people were thriving with the internet streaming shit and being watching TV. You couldn't go nowhere for months until they opened up shit.
Ain't nothing popping. Ain't no
well,
ain't no work. This motherfucker.
No,
Exactly. UFC was
remember,
popping shit. They were one of the first motherfuckers to, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers had to create their own shit. They had to go to fucking Dubai to do their shit.
who is this? GT Smoke? What's up? Who's this?
That's smoke.
Yeah, what's up, man? Hold
What
on
up,
one second.
Smoke? Who is that?
What's
Andre
up,
Ward?
Smoke?
Who the hell is that?
Forever. What's up, people? Man, I haven't seen you in so goddamn long, Kong. It's good to see you. What's up,
Smoke,
1, 2?
bro.
What's up, Charles?
What's up, man?
My life
What
has
up?
been an absolute shambles lately. For anybody who don't know, let me be clear with y'all. People who don't know, my wife is currently battling cancer. So
Oh shit.
this is a little bit of an outlet for me today. So what's up, Smoke? What's on your mind, brother?
I'm sorry to hear. Man, stay up, stay strong. I hope she'll get through it. Yeah, my mom beat cancer I want to say 4 years ago.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, bro. What's up, Smoke? Talk to me about anything here. We were talking about ODB, Ben. We were talking about Michaela Mayer, Haas kicking, Baumgardner. We're talking about what may or may not be happening with Showtime and Paramount. Anything you want to talk about, Smoke? Go ahead. Anything.
No, what's Baumgartner going to fucking handle that mayor business? And then what was the first thing you said? Sorry, what was the first one?
Oh, I was talking about ODB, Old Dirty Ben, pissing hot.
Damn, the Planned Parenthood, the murder plot. Let's see. Now, what's going on with Showtime and Paramount? I came in on that one. I guess I missed
the report came out that I guess the guy who I guess would have been Espinoza's boss, he quit. And the rumor is Showtime shows itself will be absorbed into the Paramount app. And people are wondering, what does that mean for the boxing? Does that mean they're taking the boxing or just the shows? And Showtime, as a linear station, might be going away. So what does that mean for the boxing?
I thought CBS owned Showtime.
It seems Paramount is going to take the shit.
Oh, they're going to buy it. CBS is going to show. Paramount is still cable. Oh, you're saying they're going to get rid of boxing?
It looks like Paramount Plus is taking the Showtime stuff, the app itself.
Yeah, I don't know that, and somehow this is being laid at the PBC's feet.
Well, no. Well, PBC is a primary.
No, Paramount owns Showtime. I just looked it up.
No. So PBC is the primary.
Does Paramount own CBS? I thought CBS was a wholly owned subsidiary of Showtime. I mean, yeah, so Showtime was owned by CBS.
Apparently, it says it's owned by Paramount Networks.
Okay.
What we're wondering, what does that mean for the boxing? This is a boxing show.
Yeah. I mean, since when if Paramount already owns him, is that like a recent development, or have they been
recent? The guy quit recently, so it looks like shit's already started breaking.
I mean, we've already known. We've always known that Showtime is not that Showtime doesn't do sports, right? Like Steven Espinoza, like this whole combat thing is a vanity project for Steven Espinoza.
Okay.
Right? They do branded. They do narratives. They do scripted content for
documentaries, miniseries, and shit like that.
Yeah, that's their primary. Business. So yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that it went away. It seems as though the entire the trend is to go to streaming. Right? We got Monday Night Football on Amazon now.
Yeah,
and them games is trash. They had the goddamn 40. They had the Redskins and fucking Bears on last night. That shit was garbage.
It was a bad game.
But it's all the Thursday games. They also had Mighty Mouse. He fought there on Amazon, and it just seems ever since the pandemic hit that and it was the trend was already heading this way anyway. It was heading towards streaming, but it was accelerated by the pandemic. And coming out of the pandemic, I think we've had a couple of good like sporting events. I think there was like the NBA playoffs was pretty good. The last Super Bowl was pretty good, but the World Series sucked ass. I think that just in general, they're having problems bringing the viewing public back to network TV. So it doesn't really like structurally. It doesn't surprise me. It worries me a little bit that only Top Rank is the only organization on broadcast television. Really, everything else, like really, all you got is Showtime. That's a subscription service. The Zone's a streaming service, and that's it. That's all we get for the entire United States.
What has happened with Fox?
But doesn't PBC does shit with Fox too?
They've had since the pandemic, they've done 2 fucking Andy Ruiz pay-per-views, and they're doing Wilder's pay-per-view this weekend.
And that's that.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, so they just pick and choose when they want to jump in there.
And it's literally been 3. This is the 3rd pay-per-view they've had since in the last 2 years, kind of shit. Because Fox got sold twice during the pandemic. They got sold to Sinclair first, and then Sinclair turned around and sold it to somebody else.
So they just done with boxing then, because I mean, basically, if everything's going to be on pay-per-view and all these shitty events are going to be pay-per-view, then they're not investing any money into it either.
But it could be another pump and dump for another sale, right? Like they're just trying to like inject something into the balance sheet and then sell it again. I don't know what is going on. Like, why are they?
You know what I think? Because cable is fucking expensive. Internet is cheap. That's why everything is going to fucking streaming services and apps and shit. Because ain't nobody really fucking with cable like that.
Well, also, I think there's a whole bunch of reasons why. Like, people are on their fucking devices, right? 24/7. People aren't really home. Kids don't give a damn. Like most of the television, like the demographic that they're trying to capture, the main demographic is 18 to 35, right? Like everything else is like ancillary to that particular group. That's the eyes they're trying to capture, and that group of people don't fucking watch TV.
So then, why was there this from some people this pushback? Like, we don't watch boxing on an app. I mean, you watch football on an app on Amazon. You watch all kind of shit on an app. We don't want to watch no boxing on no app. We want to watch it at Showtime.
Yeah, I mean, I think if everyone had their druthers, they would watch boxing on free TV, not like on Showtime, right? It would be a television statement that just wouldn't be behind a paywall, outside of like your cable bill kind of shit.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I think boxing just needs a free, stable fucking signal, right? Some you don't have to pay for, and some that doesn't buffer.
Yo, you ever watch that Pro Box?
Like whatever. Go ahead.
You ever watch Pro Box?
No.
Oh,
maybe I have. I think they put on a couple of things. Like they put on a European card like earlier this year, right?
Nah, they had I think they're finishing up a tournament they had. That's the shit where Roy Jones and motherfucking Paulie and Antonio Tarver are on.
Was that the
yeah.
Put on the Pascal versus Meng Fang Long fight, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the actual broadcaster is starting to stratify. That's what we're like going through we're going through a transition about the way the viewing public consumes content. And that's affecting like everything. And boxing, of course, is so far downstream from the mainstream. Of course, it's going to be affected.
Don't they be having like $2 pay-per-views and shit like that, or something like that?
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
But this is why I used to always be like, I don't understand why people have this pushback against the Zone. It's like, why are you? Boxing is not something I used to watch. I was telling them I used to watch PBC on Spike at first. And I follow PBC over to Fox because I get all my programming down here from Fox. I don't have Showtime here. I don't pay for Showtime. And then Fox kind of stopped showing PBC fights. And then it's like, okay, the Zone came along. Okay, I can watch it there. But then Showtime is leaving. Fox is not really interested. What does that do? This obviously affects fighters. Obviously. Right? So are we going to see these guys do a mass exodus like with HBO, people just kind of scattered in a way? Are we gonna see that? Is PBC going to re-up with somebody else? What's y'all feeling?
I said have a draft. Fuck that shit. If PBC gonna go, just let the other networks draft draft fighters.
Yeah.
Because this only hurts the fighters. This is not. I mean, fighters need outlets to
Man,
play.
fuck PBC anyway. Now that I think about it, them niggas don't fight anyway.
No, man. Come on.
So hold on a second. Do the PBC fighters fight less often than anybody else? Everyone fights twice a year.
At least.
Fights who though?
No, period.
Floyd
like if you fight anything more than twice a year, then you're an anomaly.
Floyd is the most active PBC fighter over there.
Who?
Floyd Mayweather. This nigga about to fight another
Hell
exhibition.
no.
This
Fucking
nigga's
Sebastian
busy.
Fundura is boxing circle. Like that dude fights like damn near 5 times a year.
Listen, we talking about big names. Floyd is the big name over there. This is like
Man,
his third
Floyd ain't that
exhibition.
man. You talking about some troll, but you just over there trolling, man. Like, listen, I don't understand. Like, how can you guys go this fucking long without saying anything positive about the PBC? Like, do you just get up in the morning and say like "fuck the PBC" like every goddamn day?
Every time I see one of these depressing ass cards,
I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this. Pretty much, PBC been waking up every morning saying "fuck the boxer fan."
Okay, all right. So now when you get a good fight, so when you get a good fight and a good card, like from the PBC, like do you just like ignore it? Like it's just one in one eye?
Absolutely not. Nah. Absolutely.
Okay, then why don't you mention it?
I do mention it. I mention it when it's current. I mention it when it's current. I don't continue
and then you
to
just
go
forget
back.
about it and you go right back to they didn't do shit for me, like right after that.
So when they continue to do the same exact thing, if it's a pattern, then yeah, I point it out.
All right. So what is the pattern in your mind?
Here goes another fucking pay-per-view card that we gotta pay for that should be on free fucking TV.
Okay. All right. So is there a market fix for pay-per-view? Like does everybody stream a fucking fight?
Hold on,
let me get
to my cubicle. We're gonna be talking business.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Like, is there a market fix for pay-per-view? If you want to, if there's a pay-per-view fight on and you don't want to pay for it, can you watch that fight anyway?
You damn right.
Well, then what's the complaint?
Give me the fights that I want to pay for. God damn it, I shouldn't have to.
Okay, you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it. Like, what are you?
Oh shit.
Hey, gents. My apologies. I have.
You gotta go.
I gotta go. Take
that's what's up, Kong. It's great to see you, bro.
Hey, Smoke. Hey, great to see you, man. It's been a long time, my brother.
Yeah, man. You got to take care of home, but man, we need your voice and your mind back on these streets. As you know, when you can.
I really want to do some work on the other channel because I want you on the other. So some things I want to talk about, otherwise not boxing.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man, and I want to be on there for that.
Yeah, hey, Charles D, 1-2 kid. Sorry about this that I have to drop so.
Oh nah, that's cool.
Tend to your business,
the home front, brother.
Yeah.
Hey,
Smoke, you up wild early. You in Cali right now, nigga? It's like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Best wishes too, man, and prayers to you and yours, man. You and your wife, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
God bless, man.
Peace.
Your wife's strong, man. She'll be all right.
Yeah, man. Hey, thank you, Charles. I appreciate it. I think it's rough right now, but we're trying. Positivity,
All positive vibes, bro.
Yeah.